Martinez, moi c'est Azanga Mbanda, seul cas.
Je n'ai ce qui au voyage brusquement.
Hi guys, my name is Martinez and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time to stay by and watch your videos, you're most welcome. And if it's not your first time, you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for your love and your support. I really appreciate all your support through my channel. And if it's your first time, please don't forget to like, to share, and also subscribe to my channel for more videos. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. You won't be able to miss out on my new upload. In today's video, guys, I'm going to talk to you about how do I feel after receiving my COVID-19 vaccination. So to be honest, guys, this is the things I'm going to explain to you. Before I start this video, please go and get yourself your COVID-19 vaccination. Whether you like it or not, you have to have it. I know. Why did I say that? Because we don't have a freedom anymore. There's no freedom in this world. To be honest, anything you have to do, you have to have your COVID-19 vaccination. So the reason why I went and get my COVID-19 vaccination is because my work did ask me like to go and get my COVID-19 vaccination. If I don't get my COVID-19 vaccination, I'm not going to be able to work. So there's no job for me. It's not just me, everybody at work, if they don't receive this COVID-19 vaccination, there's no job for anybody. So we don't have choice. If you want to save your work, you have to go and get yourself the COVID-19 vaccination. So that's the main reason, that's the things push me to go and receive this COVID-19 vaccination. So was I happy about receiving it? Hell no, I wasn't happy about receiving this COVID-19. Why I wasn't happy? Why I wasn't happy, by the way? I wasn't happy because I don't know exactly what I'm putting in my body. I don't know. I'm happy to receive it now, but I don't know what is the long term it's going to bring, how it's going to affect me in the future, because I don't really trust it. Okay, to be honest, I don't trust it. I receive it because I want to save my job, and because I don't want to stay like a homeless, and because I don't want to live like a other life like I don't expect. When I do go to work, everything seems to be very smoothly in my life. Anything that I want to do, I always do because I'm working, I'm getting money. Okay, so that's the reason why I decided to go and have this COVID-19 vaccination, because it's gonna save my job. And there's a lot of people that do ask me, Martin, why do you have to have this? It's not good for you. I know. I don't trust it for the first place. I don't trust it. But everybody have to receive this COVID-19 vaccination. Whether you're working or you're not working, you have to receive it. So the Australian government, they're going to introduce law for people who live on the Centrelink, okay? If you're receiving Centrelink, make sure, be ready for your COVID-19 vaccination. It's going to come to the point like, you know, you don't receive your COVID-19 vaccination. So there's no any way Centrelink is going to pay you. So be ready, people who live on the Centrelink. You depend on Centrelink. Centrelink, they're going to stop your payment because you don't receive your COVID-19 vaccination. Just be ready, because they're going to say that. Be ready for that. Be ready for your COVID-19 if you're on the Centrelink as well. If you're receiving Centrelink's money. Because of me, I don't receive Centrelink money. I do go to work. I work hard. So I don't want to lose my job. The reason why I decided to go and receive this COVID-19, because I want to save my life, I want to save my work, I want to save people around me, okay? So let me talk about my experience. How do I feel after receiving my first dose of, you know, the Pfizer? The first time I received my first dose, I didn't feel so bad. Everything was nice and smooth, except my arm was very sore, and I had a little lump here after receiving the COVID, you know, vaccination, the Pfizer. So my arm was sore, and I had a little bit lump there. But beside the lump, I didn't really have bad side effects. And also the second dose, the second day, I couldn't sleep. I was just standing up and down, up and down, up and down. I couldn't have any sleep at all. That was the two, you know, side effect that I received. My arm was sore, which is normal for the vax. And also, I couldn't sleep. That was the only side effect I received from the first dose. So let's jump to the second dose, where I was about to die. The second dose of Pfizer, to be honest, when I went to receive it, my doctor did ask me. She asked me, she said, La Martinez, how did you feel after receiving the first dose? I told her I didn't really have much of side effect of receiving the first dose. I was alright, except my arm was sore. And also I had a little bit lump there, but everything it did disappear after 3 days, because I did put the ice in there to just, you know, to cool it down. And she was like, you may have 98%, you know, to have a side effect with this second dose. I was like, oh God, please don't tell me that. And she was like, yes. Trust me, maybe your body will be different. It may react, or you may not have a reaction. Then I was like, oh God, I don't want to have a bad reaction this second dose, okay? Because a lot of people, they do gossiping, say, oh, the second dose is the worst one. People get sick, this, blah, blah, blah. And then, to be honest, yes. For me, according to my experience, I went through it. When I received my second dose, I came back home. I had 2 Panadol. After receiving Panadol, so I was just watching TV. I felt so cold. It just come like, you know, someone just put a cold water on me, like from the freezer. I was freezing, like I was shaking, like you know, I don't know what to say, how to describe it. I put my gloves on. I put 2 gloves. I put 2 socks. I put 2 skin tight like this. I put top. I put a jumper. I also had a dressing gown on. I put the hat on my head, to be honest. This is all the things I grab on my body. I put 2 blankets. The blanket, which is like a 3 kilo on top of me. Let me say altogether, it's like a 60 kilo on top of me. I was still freezing like I'm going to die. It took me at least 3 days. I'm still experiencing that freezing symptom. And until I tell my kids, man, I'm going to die. If I die today, you have to behave yourself. It was the worst feeling ever. Which was so bad after receiving this COVID-19 vax. So I decided, like, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys about it. How do I feel? How did I feel after receiving this COVID-19 vaccination? I know a lot of you guys was asking me some questions because you saw me doing the vlog videos about my COVID-19 vax, how I did it. And then when I was coming back home, I was like, hey guys, I just finished receiving my COVID-19 vaccination. I was so excited, but at the end of the day, I felt so bad. I felt so sick. Very bad, like all my body was hacking. I couldn't really figure out what's going on with me, but I knew it was a side effect of this COVID-19 vaccination. But I was feeling like I'm going to die. I felt like, you know, my blood pressure, it dropped completely. Can you imagine? I put all these clothes on me. I'm still I was sweating, freezing at the same time. I took 3 Panadols. Let me be honest, I was overdosing myself. Instead of taking 2 Panadol, I used to take 2 and 3. So it was just like, it depended how I feel. It was really bad feeling for me, which was hard for me to handle. So guys, this is the experience. That was a side effect. So guys, that was a side effect of me receiving a COVID-19. So guys, if you want to receive a COVID-19, you know, vaccination, don't be afraid. You know, I went through that, and I'm a survivor. Please don't really think like it, because I get so bad reaction, you may get the same. No, people are different. You may not get the same reaction that I have. Maybe you may get a different one, but honestly, you have to have your COVID-19 vaccination, whether you like it or not. You have to have it. So you don't have a right to say no, because Australian government, they're gonna say, if you're here in Australia, of course you have to obey the law, but you know, go and get yourself your COVID-19 vaccination. So guys, that's all I want to explain to you guys, how I felt after receiving my COVID-19 vaccination. So I felt so good after that. I'm here, I'm alive anyway. If I'm alive, why not you? You can still do it. You can still survive too. So I haven't heard any news like people dying from COVID-19 vac, except from some few people get so paralyzed. But anyway, I'm so happy, I'm so glad I'm still alive. Nothing happened to me except from that, you know, that fever symptoms. But anyway, guys, I don't want to talk too much. I love you guys all, and I will see you in another video. Please don't forget to go and get yourself your vaccination. Get yourself your COVID vax, so you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't get afraid. You'll be fine. And then I will see you in another video. See you next time. Bye for now.